Hello. Hope everybody's doing good. Welcome to another stream. Welcome to another Tuesday this time, right? And I'm in a mood. I'm doing good. I had an awesome day yesterday. If you guys were here, it went well. Let's put it very, very simply. It went well. So, let me figure out if everything is all right, if we're good, if we're ready to go, and if we are, we're gonna dive right into it, right? So, yeah, give me an okay if the audio is good, and if it is, we're just gonna straight dive into it. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get one thing going before we start. And if I do that, then it's just gonna be awesome. And it looks like I will, so all good. Anyhow, guys, hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. I've been trading today already, so we're gonna be able to go over that. But very, very quickly, let's take a look at what we've been delivered throughout today, right? So, looking at dollar index. I was hoping this to hold in the price, even though it pushed it lower. This right here is just a little bit unnecessary. But another fair value gap created, and we're trading in yet another fair value gap right here. So we're gonna have to watch it. In terms of what price decides to do here. This low, let's note the sell side instead was taken. And I was looking and remembering in the morning at the charts. Hello, Akinator. Hello, Tutu. Don't be mean, guys. Don't be mean. I'll use lenses next time. I was hoping for sell side to be taken because we've been just running buy stops one after another. And then we kind of kept sell side in place. So this push to the downside is all right. And we played around with it as well. So, but expectations for today on dollar index, I don't have any. To be fair, I think we're just gonna stay in this range until Thursday when the markets should let go a little bit. And just watch this 1 hour for value gap. If we go through it, buy stops resting above, but we've seen this before, right? Try to imagine what we traded Friday, what we traded yesterday. We've seen this before, so yeah, gonna be interesting to see how it delivers. Euro USD, this is where we took off the profits today already. I think it was GBP USD, sorry, but still, very similar situation. Every single buy side PD already taken away from the market, and now I think we're just gonna continue ripping to the downside. There's nothing that we want the price to do any higher than it went. And so noting this 1 hour for value gap, this was noted in Discord as well. I haven't been too active on Discord though. Yesterday and today, sorry about that, but I'm just watching other markets on my left. All good. I wasn't too active because I'm working, and I'm working on getting you the content that I promised the last few months, right? So been working hard on that. And buy stops taken. This was initial drawn liquidity for me. This is just beautiful. And hello, Tiger. Hello, Tiger. How are you? We ran away from this 15-minute inversion. Just beautiful. And today we're actually gonna wait until 10. Yesterday we could have entered the setup before, but today we have news drivers, and I'm not gonna be too interested in holding onto any risk before we um get it away from us. Let's say with the news drivers. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But checking in on a few last things. This looks all good. This looks all right. How's the how's the audio? And then that's my only question every single time. How's the audio? Hope it's good. Um, okay. Coming back to it. Very lovely push here to the buy side. I'm gonna watch this 1 hour per val gap. If we get it inverted, shorts might be incoming, right? Great. What's good with you? I'm good. Audio works. Awesome. I'm good, man. I'm good. Yesterday was still a little bit rough for me. I got food poisoning over the weekend, so yesterday I was a little bit slow still. Like I was watching the videos the guys made from yesterday with the weekly outlook, and it looked silly. I was tired. You guys didn't say a word, so nice of you. But at the same time, I looked like shit yesterday. Um, Market's opening up in 8 minutes, which is brilliant. So we took yesterday's high with ease. That 1 hour inversion is supporting the price to the upside. And we actually participated in the run from this break of structure. And I didn't hold on to the trade like to its fullest. Say, I think I took it off at somewhere around here. But this push to the upside is just lovely, incredible. I love what is happening the last 10 days or so. Markets are just allowing us to participate, and we're being offered an inversion with a fair value gap here. So watch this for a possible short. I won't enter it. I won't touch it. I'm good with what I got already. I think I'm at what? Let me check actually. Let me take a look. I'm at what is it? GBP USD. I'm on 1.5% already on forex today, which is amazing. I don't need much more. So yeah, and now let's go into what we all gathered for indices. Yesterday we looked at forex. We actually took a position together with you in forex, right? On GBP USD as well. Hope you guys took good care of it, because me personally I actually forgot that I even have it. So it was a little bit reckless, let's say. But I really felt that I was tired, so that's why I kind of finished this stream early as well. But this inversion pushing the price to the upside with beauty. Cool. And we're getting exactly the same now on the other side of the market compared to what we had yesterday here on NQ. Buy stops resting above, maybe even buy side to be taken, but you see how random it is? We've been talking since Sunday about this weekly, this range, right? As weekly for value gap, and we have that 50% level resting around here. Make it a little bit more precise though. So, like, Thomas, if you're here, like I told you, we're gonna look for a short yesterday from this 1 hour conversion. This high, it can't be better than this. This is insane. You guys have to understand that we're predicting future here, not something random in a way, right? But the top of the day yesterday was the 50% level that we noted on what? On Sunday. I just love stuff like this, guys. So let's see. Let's turn off the kill zones. Get rid of those. Thing we're running on those buy stops resting above here. Nothing else is really interesting just yet. I'm just checking in if I'm good on I'm good. Nothing else so far interests me, but we have a lot of sell-side resting below. We have this 1 hour fair value gap here. What about NQ? NQ, let's note this. Right, just have it on your chart. Make your life a little bit easier. And sell-side resting below. This is gonna be my interest after buy side is taken, right? Not yet. I would say not yet. Okay. So, what are we looking at for the opening range now? Have an SMT, right? Higher high created on ES when NQ failed to do that, which is good. It's good for the market. It allows it to continue higher, allows people to participate in it from this inversion, right? I would love to have a bigger monitor though. But anyhow, yes, it is moving higher, but we're getting there slowly. And we're doing that because we're anticipating 10 a.m. news today, right? So with 10 a.m. news, we're gonna see what we get out of it. So yeah. One more minute until the markets open up, so I'm gonna try to focus on that. I have quite a topic that I want to cover today, so we're gonna see if we're gonna use the opening of the range to do that or not. So let's give it a 5 minutes, let's say, and then we're gonna see whether we're gonna play around. But actually, I'm just repeating myself. I think we're just gonna do it now because I'm not interested in anything until 10 a.m. So guys, let me know if you want to hear something that I hope would help you in terms of becoming a better trader in a year, or you want me to read the price. Let me know, okay? Improving here or improving it in front of the chart? Let me know. SMTs again, just like yesterday with the opening range. We had a very nasty opening range yesterday as well, right? Keep that in mind. I'm voting chart. Okay. If that is the only vote, we do what the vote says. Not a problem. So this push to the downside. I'm just gonna go straight into it, Tiger. This push to the downside indicates what? Not indicates what? Why it's happening? Because right away on the opening I said we have an SMT. Look at this. Half buy side resting above here, right? So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of candles, right? And NQ does what? NQ takes it out. Bam, kills it, right? Alpha. Unlucky. And so let me talk, right? Buy side taken, bam, pushes it through. ES fails to do that, right? What does it mean for us? It means that there's a discrepancy, there's a divergence, meaning that on a short-term period, not on a daily time frame, you know, but here, short-term, which is kind of immediately. What's next, in a way? The chart is saying, listen, take a look. I'm showing a divergence. I'm gonna do something. Bam, it runs, also stops resting below, right? What is happening right now is something we just talked with the start of this year, right? We're interested to see the market running through liquidity resting above. This might be targeted with ease. I'm not saying no to this. I'm not. Okay? I noted it as well on Sunday with you guys, right? Um, Dude, you blown it. Why? Why did you do that? But passing it is already good, man. It's good training, and it's you have to understand, like when you see blown it. When I started 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever, blowing it meant that I put my own money down, $500, $1,000, whatever, and I've blown it. You're risking what, $50, $100, and you have the upside potential of unlimited in a way, and you're just risking $50, and then yes, blowing it, it hurts. But at the same time, consider yourself lucky in a way that you have that opportunity to work with and to learn from it. Though, Tiger, did you journal? Did you put down the trades that failed? Did you put down how you felt? Did you write down what you went through when you were doing it? Huh? Think about it. You gotta learn, you gotta improve, so you need to take notes on whatever you do, right? To collect data on it. Hmm? But yeah. 5 minutes. So buy stops taken. High of the week here possible. Why? Because we're looking at that 50% level. Like I love this. I literally said it out loud. I'm expecting that to happen, right? We're getting that, which is I love stuff like that. Inversion. Damn. I'm interested in this. Should log in. Oops. Wait a minute. Oops. I should log in because I want to go short here, man. Nope. What's wrong? Ba-ba-dum-bum. Here we go. I like this inversion. Like, okay, I'm gonna talk through it, but mid order. It's good enough. Not. So I'm gonna talk through it in a way, right? I said I'm not interested in taking a trade before 10 a.m., which is low risk, very low. This is cool. All right. Why? Because we're getting news release at 10 a.m. This is good enough though. I'm looking for lower price, right? And looking from a weekly chart, we're trading in a weekly chart. Fair value gap that is inverted, right? So we're expecting to into it. Usually we don't want to see 50% level of it being broken and bounce away from it. Literally, we talked about it on Monday, talked about it 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, and we're literally getting this offered. So the only issue here is now that we get news at 10 a.m. If that doesn't exist, this is a more than perfect trade. This is A+++ setup right away because it aligns with everything that we want to see. There's bam, 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 15 points that align before we even consider a model, right? And everything is being given for us. It's beautiful. So the issue, let's say, of increased risk because of the market being driven by the news in what, 30 minutes from now, 25 minutes from now, it's very minor compared to that, right? So let's say if we have a possibility right now of winning at 100%, because this is an A plus plus, it never is 100%, 70%, right? The issue, let's say, the thing of the news, the issue of the news is decreasing it to, let's say, 60% win ratio, 60% win ratio. I'm taking this every single time. I'm happy with it. So yeah, that's the entry, right? That's the entry. Let's take a look at the risk one more time. 20 handles, good enough for me. Check if every single account that I work with got this, got it. Pam. Can it push higher? Yes, with these. There's nothing saying that this might not. This will work out in terms of, yeah, I'm certain. Yesterday, I entered a very big trade because I was certain of it panning out. Right now, the news risk factor, right? So yeah, keep that in mind. I'd like it to rip lower right now because it doesn't interest me to bounce around there anymore. Like there's nothing that interests me in terms of running around. Let's see. Let's see. Let's not fool ourselves yet, but I like, so if you consider this as a 5-second chart, whatever, shitloads of buy side is resting above here, and bam, we just run through it. You would be looking at that 550. Okay, we just run a lot of buy side resting above here. So, bam, run through. I want to see if price breaking lower now. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time to print now, still, but I'm gonna be considering taking the risk off as soon as I can, or as soon as I don't like it that much, because we've run those buy stops already. I'm not interested in going any higher. There's no need at all. Okay. Buy side run through one more time. 1, 2, 3 drives pattern, right? 3 Indians pattern, whatever you want to call it. And then 5 seconds chart looks like something like, and bomb, 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 bomb right now, right? Bomb, run through it. And now second time, run through it. Third time, run through it. Now we wanted to create a Ferrari gap. It does. Beautiful. But I'm not gonna go to such a low time frame. You're gonna go mental if I do. Oops. You're gonna struggle. So let's not do that. Let's work with what we can. Yep. This, as I have today, this is just perfect, like that. But we probably, I might concede to this just because of an error, which is cool. Fine by me. But yep. As soon as we close above it, I'm just running away from this. Don't. Figure out this trade first, and then I'm gonna show something else. And push lower. Hey, push lower. Come on. We didn't. Okay. It's fine. I was expecting it to target a little bit lower before running up, but it's cool. So what I was gonna say, look how much sell stops we're creating with this, right? I like stuff like this. I love this. Oh. But we have to find a top now for a possible short. Where? Just continue running this. I just continue running this. And I have to watch it now. But I'm only interested in shorts so far. But now we're really gonna have to let the news come. Not overdo it. Push it. So it's happening. Oh, I see. Right? If this water bottle is too annoying for you, let me know. don't you worry. Hmm. We're printing a little bit of structure now. That's good. Something we can work with. So I'm just gonna hide it so I remember what we've done here. But now reading the price, fair value gap, expectation. You wanted to just continue pushing it to the upside, right? Up until the point that yes, takes buy stops resting above here. Volume imbalance, plus fair value gap. This here it's just what kind of printing was that though? MT again, right? Now it's gonna be interesting. This is SMT remains. Now it didn't. Let's see. Are we able to find a top now? That's the question. We need to continue pushing to the upside with ease. With why it's happening? Because we literally talk about it. We have that inversion on 1 hour chart. Inversions on 1 hour charts. Massive. And so first news release happening. I actually don't remember it exactly. Do we have news at 9:45 and then 10? Or what's the situation today? Let me check. 9:45 dot. So this is the only news release. Okay. I was thinking it's 10 o'clock actually. Sorry about that. And it's raining like crazy outside. Yeah, 9:45 and that's it. So okay. What do we consider now, right? Yes. Consider that 1 hour conversion. That is helping it. But trading in a premium, we're expecting lower price. Everybody is in this trade right now as well because everybody loves what they see. You're in the trade, just continue running it. fine. But since we 4 hour closes, yeah, yep, 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 yep. Be interesting on InQ right here. 4 hour top, right? Go back into 5. Where are we bouncing? No, but still, I'm not saying this won't happen. See, why stop dressing above here from Thursday afternoon? Not saying no to that. Have to stay within the reason on this one. No SMTs. Markets trading in tandem in a way. Forex just going mental. And I don't really like it, to be fair. Yes, I talked about that this might be a short-term top that we're gonna try to retrace to catch a little bit more liquidity and so on and so forth, right? But we're digging a little bit too deep for my liking now. It's getting into that weird territory that you're gonna start to look for a break of structure on a higher time frame, and then you have to make a decision whether you like it, whether you don't, whether you agree with it or you don't, in a way, right? And that means that you're in a situation where you did a low time low time frame, like 1 minute chart, 5 minute charts, or whatever. Whoa, I got brain frozen totally. But looking at a lower time frame, then you're in a way trying to decide whether your higher time frame bias is correct, whether we broke, whether we didn't. Should I continue looking at the same bias on lower time frame or not? So it makes your life hard. It does. But we don't want to run too deep in here, so it wouldn't become a break of structure instead of retracement. Keep that in mind. Considering this all today, see how big of a gap we have? Right? Yesterday we immediately closed that gap and went onwards to the 1 hour gap that we wanted to get to. Big. Yes, should be exactly the same though. Yeah, it is. Just ran away, like very quickly. So keep this in mind. Gaps like this don't remain open for too long. One more indicator for lower prices. This getting inverted, is that a short for me? So it's weird. I hate inversions like, because look at the stop. The orange folder knows. Okay, but orange, I've never researched orange, right? The only stuff that I've researched is, and I know how it influences and why it influences red folder news and Fed chair Powell speaking. If there's any kind of other chair than Powell speaking, it does nothing. You can trade through. If it's Powell, dangerous. Do it. And then the regular NFP, FOMC, and CPI release. Orange news, zero idea in terms of influence, in terms of what they do. market. Why today's random red folder news event was important because we didn't have news yesterday. This news event drove the market for the last 2 days without news in a way, right? So how not big it was. You can't really get hurt with a news release like this. That's what I'm trying to say. The 10 more minutes, right? Bum. And we have a valid gap here, but no. No. Forex is just going mental though. It just GBP USD did 80 pips. Euro USD did not that many, 30, but I think this inversion though. I won't enter it because I'm in a loss already, so I need to find a very good setup. I like this inversion a lot, very much like, especially on ES. Can't allow myself to enter it though. You know what I'm looking at? New boiler room releases are happening today. What I'm gonna do in the next few days in terms of what I'm gonna listen to. So, listen to good music. Boiler room releases some music tonight. Go give it a follow. Shout out. SMT again, which is not insane. This was actually an inversion right away. Didn't notice that. Bum. Think of a beauty, those inversions. Think of a beauty. Let's see. The situation here is now not to my liking at all. I think we're trading way too deep into premium in terms of what we are doing during the market open. What I'm getting a feeling because of that is that PM session could be better. Entries. I have to see. Watch this. 2 more minutes to go. Edgar has, I think, noticed that. Right? Watch it. YouTube 2022 might even form, which is amazing. So watch. If we invert 4 hour My target is here, 17596.5. Would I look for a buy from this? Tough. I think for me, we're way too deep into a premium for me. I think I wouldn't. I think we're not gonna. I would love to see it not getting inverted. Say it that way. I'd love that. I'd love to see a YouTube 2022 panning out. Stops being taken. Oh, what is this liquidity around here? Possibly breakup structure. This is a big opening range though. 100 handles. Markets are crazy last 10 days or so. This week, for a long time. 100 handles opening range. When was the last time we've seen that? I don't remember. I'll get to saying when was the last time. I mean the last 2 or 3 months of very bad price action. How beautifully this is getting respected so far. I'm not saying this is an entry though. Oh, 10 o'clock. We didn't close above it. I think this might just release the market to the downside. We're gonna have to see, evaluate it a while, but keep this on our chart. Everything below it is just bearish, very bearish, actually, very precise as well. It's lovely. Get into a trade. There you look. Handles. Bit too much. Swing low, very clean, right? Watch for a valid gap. And we're gonna try to treat it as a breakup, possibly, right? No fair value, no entry. But everything below this is bearish. I like it. Like this. A lot of things that I like today. Take a look at the dollar index. For USD, that's a daily fair value gap filled to the fullest. USD. Ooh, overshot it. Okay. Okay. Tag the 4-hour top again, right? This is good. I like it so far. But we need to see an opening now. I need to see an opening. analogy in a way. If you like football, imagine you've been playing for like 18 minutes and you're still 0-0, and the team is good enough with the draw. Your opponent is good with the draw, and they park the bus. They have 5 defenders, 6 midfielders, no offensive players. Everybody's on defense, just fighting it through. What you were waiting for? You were waiting for an opening. You can push a good pass, score, right? In a way. Simply. But, right? So right now, this is the beauty of trading happening right now. We just have to remain patient and wait for that opening. And we're kind of booking the first fair value gap in a way, hopefully. If we do that, silver bullet short. This is gonna be, nope. Wanted to see it open. That would allow us to go short with a silver bullet setup. Because dollar index is making a turn. We're still struggling though. Could you have gone short from this though? Yeah, you could. I didn't because this is too much risk, simply. Because I'm down already today. This risk is just, can't do it. I would just blow the account. Fair value gap. Go. Come on. Nope. Volume imbalance though? Nope. Market doesn't care. I'm gonna be very hopeful for the macro happening later. 10 minutes to 11. Because usually when the markets open up, so a good word for it, with such an intention, right? Just running everybody away from their shorts. Usually initial hour of the session is a bit rough to handle, a bit tough to understand, a bit tough to read. There's not much openings, but macro usually shows its hand, right? Yeah. Inversion entry, continue higher. 1 minute. This one. Bam, perfect entry. So market is just, the only possibility for bullish price action was this inversion, right? And then we're getting that, right? So let's remove this. We didn't get the U222 entry. Possibly can get it here. And if we finally get a value gap to open up, bam, like this. So if there's an old new day opening gap here, if the market now opens up that fair value gap, silver bullet gonna be present. The good entry actually is, but we need this to remain in place, right? We don't want it to run away without us. Silver bullet here is very relevant. How dare you not let me do it myself, actually. Bam! 3 likes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Good work, guys. Good work. So, I don't like the fact that we're running buy stops through. Ultimate target here. Quickly taking a look. 5 minutes. There's no open, no openings nowhere. Like the market is just ripping us apart in a way, right? At the same time, it's not, because I hope that you guys are not in the trade, just like I'm not, you know. But right now, the difficult part about this possible buy entry here is that buy side is being taken. So we get 1, 2, 3, getting those 3 Indian ends pattern and whatever, right? But after 3 times, the market might fail statistically, right? Especially if this SMT is gonna give way. Let's see if we cross it or not. But especially if SMT happens here, 22 below this. There, you see how I'm able to balance between both long and short entries at the same time. Let's say possible setups, not entries, but possible setups on both sides of the market. Makes it difficult. And not only makes it difficult, but me talking about both sides of the market means that, like, in the 50-50 scenarios, MT is present. I'm not gonna touch it. I need a very clean and very clear. If you're working with silver bullet entries, it's a very good entry for you. I'm not saying no to this, but for me, this is too much risk. We're too high in a premium for me because of this. If I wouldn't have had this loss, this would be a high limit. Sorry about that. But put it to your notes what I'm gonna say now. PM session is at 2 p.m. 4-hour chart is gonna close at 4. This remains in place. 4-hour fair value gap not being inverted. Shorts, muy bien. Muy bien. I'll be right back. It's freezing in there, so the AC is blowing right into my face. So take care of it. Sorry. if I get sick or food poisoning because of an AC, unfortunate. As a silver bullet, you could be in a trade like this, though. A bit more handles than you want for a sell stop. Stop loss. But I'm gonna wait for 11 and the macro. I think it macro coming into the play will make our life so. You will see what is freezing when you come back to Lithuania. Don't. You should move your stop loss to break even now. If you're in a trade. And bam, you would be out of it. This is just too bad, too bad. I said you 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Bam, break of structure. YouTube 2022, please. No further. So everything below this order block is bear. Will be. So you want it to remain in place for any confirmation or anything bearish. This OB to hold in place. Is this a high probability OB? No, it's not. High probability OB is when you see a fair value gap next. It just got broken. And my nose is, I really just caught a cold probably. So, have you ever seen a person catch a cold live? You just noticed that. Took me 60 minutes to do that. Oh my god. You're freezing. I'm so not excited for it, man. I'm so not ready for it. You can't imagine. Like, no, thank you. No, no, no. But right now you're just watching me stick to the rules, right? And the rules are very simple. I'm down a trade. I risk 20 handles with roll 2, 5, 2. I can't enter a trade with a risk of 20 handles and to squeeze it, right? So I either need a A++ setup, which right now A++ happens only if we find shorts, because we're already in a premium. So I'm not interested in buying this anymore. Why? Because we're in premium, and look at this. Oh la la. But I really think this is gonna happen on either get lucky. We're gonna see it live during the macro 11 to 10. But opinion PM. So watch this for PM. Just put a trend line like this. Well, 4 PM, whatever. Just put it in here. Watch it pan out. If we don't get it during the live stream in the next hour or so. I have energy, so I'll stay, but I won't. I won't do 4 hours live stream to get to the PM session. I won't. Question though, guys, do you follow me on Twitter? Do you watch what is happening on Twitter at all? Sometimes find good things that other people post. We repost it. We put it in there as well. There's, if you're in Discord, there's nothing too exciting, let's say, happening there. But if you guys are not in Discord and you're watching us, Twitter is a very nice place. Try to create some value in as well. So let me know if you in there at all. But I'm just gonna start the prep work in terms of coming in a bit later today. And during the macro, we're gonna look for shorts. Ultimate take profit for those in buys is find the liquidity risk in Thursday this week, but that's where the market ultimately might draw into. It's just not every bullish PD array that to make it easier. Guys, downside start. One more for opening up probably. Another fair value opened. That. Would I short this? No. Look how close to buy side we are. We went short with setups like that. We've done it before. Dodgy candle, 1021. And you, right? Dodgy candle. I like how small stop loss. So pushing a button. I like how small the stop loss here is. A bit too much. I can't allow myself to do it, but this is a possible inversion. Not only we have an inversion, we have it for as well, right? Watch it closely. Exactly this as well. If it rips, it rips. I'm fine with it. Also, if we go below this low, I'm canceling. I'm not in. Less than stop loss. Mm. Bam. We are at 1% down. Make sure. 1% down already. So I'm gonna have to be very picky, very. Buy stops taken. Next target up here. If we continue higher, that in mind. Continue noting bullish PD base. We're getting even more liquidity created here. And more. Last target, twice, 17,596.5. Right? So around a little bit more, right? 1 hour. This got inverted as well. This is the last line of defense and stuff pushed to the upside. Don't surprise go deep premium. And minutes. And back into 1 minute. Mm-hmm. I like what forex is doing already. We have an SMT on GU over EU. Double bottom here, but lower low. Okay. More structure now delivered. This is just gonna be so nice for PM. Are we doing on the account? So 1% exact, right? 501.2 actually. I won't be able to risk full on 20 handles on NQ anymore. Now even. So it's gonna be 10 or less. Have to see. I'm gonna have to keep it sticky. Keep it very, very precise. And what did we talk about for a while? Let me find something. No, I never posted it. Well, we literally talked about it since Friday last week, right? This I said this thing above here. Yeah. Um, how much higher can we go? This is 1 hour for Valley Gap. Valley Gap here. What I'll do is into quadrants. Percent level ish. Not precise. Right here. Oops. No. This is wow. I haven't seen stuff like this. The opening it, running it through, running it through. Interesting. I feel like I haven't seen it for such a long time. I don't even know how to deal with it anymore. You know. Oh, why is it taking? This is a time where you have to start evaluating. We can start looking for retracements. But continue higher, yes. 17654 ish. This is not. And the macro is almost there. 10 more minutes to go, and then the beauty starts. Then let's say. Would have been lovely that I have avoided manipulation itself, but it is. Mm-hmm. This would be a top. Push higher. Certainly. No? Have an SMT. Oh, 1035. And then 1036, the higher. 30. MT. Very hard to notice actually, but it is an SMT. What do we do after for inversion? Inverted. We're gonna have to continue waiting. I would love this to happen during a macro though. That would be so much better. $10.31 inversion on US. Yeah, agreed. But the thing is, what I don't like here is that we get two fair value gaps like this, one after another. Mm. Best inversions are happening when there's only one fair value here. There's two. Iffy, iffy. We've played with setups like this. Have. Went so deep in the way too deep. Closely. Because the trade we missed it happened right here. So we are kind of hoping for the price to continue higher because of this big fair value hub holding in the price. We got inverted right on 952. I didn't notice it, so kind of missed a possible buy entry. Very nice buy entry. So see what we get here. No. Uh, uh, we're still closing above it. You want to see it close below it, then probably even invert it. Right? For that, no bearishness. Just a very, very healthy retrace. SM again though. The mark. Yep, we're gonna see. Getting closer to it. That makes in a way. We'll see how beautifully we're still trading above it. Bodies are giving the real picture when the wicks are just doing the damage. I think EuroLeague playoffs. Let me check. I think they are. Goal. Me. More. EuroLeague. Panathinaikos Maccabi. This is gonna be a game. Baldwin against Nunn. Oi, 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 oi. And a very good upcoming PM session, so this will sound very funny in a way. I'm gonna stay up tonight because I know we're gonna have a very good PM session. I know what I want to see in terms of draw and liquidity. And I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna watch some basketball so I don't fall asleep. So kudos to EuroLeague, 1:30 in the morning for me. Panathinaikos against Maccabi, an amazing matchup. Be very lovely to see. Opening game of the playoffs as well, which is even more exciting. And I'm gonna trade PM session. Yep, here we go. Good stuff. So we just closed below it. You see how the market is suddenly running to the downside randomly? Just closed below the 50% level. Bam, it allows to push through. I like it. Conversion is gonna possibly get offered now as well. Now, start the calculation. 13 handles. Yep. Take a look. $7.5 is gonna be at 1.5%. 1.5% total risk, okay? Which I'm not too happy about, but what it is. And if this fails, this is even for the PM, I won't trade it because this is gonna be the last trade for me. Can't take more than 3 losses in the 1.5%. Not good enough. Let's get tagged, please. Please. Pleas. We're gonna stick to this though. The fair value gap might open up. Yes. I'm gonna lower by a tick. Make sure that we get to participate. The only thing I'm not happy about is that this is not happening. So one more time, I'm finding what to call it? I'm finding things to not support my. I would not be able to find things that does not support my idea of not going short here. I would just rock and roll here. I'll be certain now. Now I'm becoming certain as we're breaking. This is awesome. How low do we go? Partials. 5 minutes. Value gap as well, right? That in mind. Might just allow the market to push higher. So you want to pick something off as soon as it allows. Which is, on paper, we always call for what? Always call for a trade which is 20 handles. With 20 handles, you can pay yourself. So do it. Please be smart, play it smart, and do it. Don't need to see the price pushing to the upside at all. Because we took a double bottom. We just wanted to continue lower. The macro starts in 30 seconds. I'm gonna allow it to pan out simply. But here you have leeway taking part. Please do. So here so we're in the trade and macro is starting, so we're gonna just allow it to play out. Things to consider. There is a possibility of it going higher because we just took away sell side below these two equal lows. Fair value gap as well, right? Big trade. I'm happy. Pushing below it, very nice. Would be very nice. Partial has to go off here though. Please do that. Play it reasonable. Stay risk free as much as you can. Gives you a chance to take off a partial. Don't try to make all the money in the world. So partial goes off now. Bum, please. And with that partial, not moving your break even. You don't have enough structures. Move full. But you should have paid yourself there. Now if you get stopped out, you don't care because you paid yourself. And I trade full on contracts, so I can't pay myself. So, sucks to be me. But I literally talked with Domus as well that I'm gonna try to play with micros once I'm back. Because then you would be in profit now. Paying yourself, amazing. And let's note more thing in here. Value gap. Go on market closing above it at all. And if we do, we're gonna concede one more time. So we have space to trade with during the PM session. PM session is gonna be literally one shot, one kill. I'm gonna look for an entry that has zero drawdown pretty much. And the goal will be to make back the losses faced today, which at the moment is precisely 1%. Dollar 501 and a few pennies, something like that. Literally 1% in drawdown. This closed manually is bucks. Have some, and I want it. Not just let it rip to the full on. What would make me do it if we just boom rip through it with one candle? But anything closing above this is I don't want to see that. On 5 minutes, this is just a beautiful bullish PD array holding in the price. Sad truth in a way. And I can just move the stop loss above this because wicking it and closing two very different things. Thank you. Too bad. But it is what it is. I have to play it by the rules. 3 losses in a row leaves me in place where I can't trade anymore. Simple enough, in a way. Too bad, in a way. After such a nice trading session yesterday, I dealt with the cards that. So take a look at this 5 minutes rally gap right here, allowing the market to continue higher. Totally reasonable. Buy side resting above here. Go take in 5 minutes, which is higher time frame than 1 minute, of course, right? Bullish PD arrays still holding in the price in place. Gonna do this. My expectation for the rest of the day is gonna be quite simple. I'm this 4-hour fair value gap. Have this 4-hour fair value gap that I would love not to be inverted for a possible short entry, right? So coming back into this range would be awesome before the PM session starts, 2 p.m. To the right here. And right now, I can't touch it anymore. But in my opinion, look for another SMT. Look for buy side. Be taken for a YouTube 2022 to pen out. You have 2 models to work with, 2 possible entries to work with, and yeah, buys are something that I'm interested in, sadly. But one buy side liquidity pool delivered. Now we're watching this to be tagged in a way. And with that, I'm gonna say sadly, but thank you for hanging in with me. I hope you found this insightful. We went through quite a few things today, so hope your notebooks are full. And I'm gonna text you in what, 3 hours from now. Enjoy the basketball be excited for PM session where we're gonna trade again, and see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is in Q&A on Discord, and I'm gonna have some fun in there with you guys. So that's it for today.